Yo, 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 what's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Give me a second. We're just adding the packs on here. Today we got some Dragon Ball Journey Together 151. We got the new One Piece. Who's in here? We got Christian, Mike, CBO, K, El Mas, Julieta, Proto Man, Frisco, Christian, Carlos, Octavio, Ricardo, Pokey, Chris. What up? Great, got that black and white PCT. Hey, I heard those were up for a while. I slept on that. I literally did not get anything. Was not paying attention. Slept on that. EBO2, yes sir. We got some of that. Not a whole bunch, but we got some. We got some for sure. Well, I'm trying to add those right here. So give me a second, and I need to make one for. Gotta make one for Obsidian Flames. I think this is the first time we have Obsidian Flames on the stream. Serialized DBZ. No, none of that Dragon Ball. It's the last Dragon Ball we had last time. The Fusion World Rivals Clash. The serialized Dragon Ball, dude, that's gonna be impossible to find it. Honestly, I don't even know if the distributor's ever gonna have those again, because it doesn't make sense, right? Like, would they have those again? It's serialized, so I would feel like that's like a one wave type thing, right? Because if they're printing out, if they're reprinting that set, but they're not having any of the serialized cards in the set, that's a ripoff, right? That's literally the main point of that set. So in my mind, I think that's literally a one wave and done. One wave and done, unfortunately. Alright. Let's get it going. All right, packs are live, guys. If you guys want to get in there and buy some stuff, exclamation packs. Like I said, we got Obsidian Flames, One Piece Journey Together 151, Dragon Ball, few selections there. All right. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, I heard that that new stuff was on for a while. Too bad I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. Yerp, we live. Lawnmower, were you disappointed that you weren't gonna see my face initially? I'm right here, baby. Oh, the camera's effing up. Get ready to vend your first show in a couple weeks. Let's go. Where is it at? Your local show or what? Local in Washington State. Nice. What's up, Jose? Where's the camera at, though? There we go. There we go. Any advice? Just kind of keep it slow. Make sure you get your numbers straight. Not every deal is a good deal. So if you have to pass up on some cards, you got to pass up on some cards, you know? Don't feel pressure to take every deal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Kobe, you said, what up? Just got my stuff in the mail. Let's go, bro. Everything arrived good? We Gucci there? What's up? Then doing Twin Oaks and Auburn. What up, Dix boy? This boy? How do you say your name? Where's the torta pounder homie at? He'll be here, bro. What up, Cody? Thanks for the free stuff. No worries, man. You're gonna do 2 shows back to back, bro? There you go. That's how you get your feet wet and try to figure out, if you're gonna enjoy it or not. Torta pounder here. There you go. We got one in the chat. Basically just this b-boy. All right. What up, King? Yeah, good luck, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right, let's get it going. Let's get started tonight. Let me add some people to the queue. Destined Rivals is coming up very, very, very soon. Hopefully I'll learn my numbers here soon and we'll go live. Actually, yeah, we should be live. Actually, we won't be live opening week. It'll be after that because opening week is during Orlando Collecticon, I believe. Or is it the week after? Can't remember. All right, we got Mark up in here. What up, Mark? We got Jose, Michael G, Sergio, Christopher, Hernan. What's up, Hernan? Octavio. Fabian. David H. Juan. James. Michael M. Christian H. Chris B. Michael G. Ricardo. Patrick. You're a retired torta pounder? He said, I gave up the game. I gave up the game. He said, I gave up the game to pass it on to the youngins. Stop by to say you're the best, Mr. Eric. I appreciate that, Bailey. Lord of Luck of Trunks. Hopped in too late. Guess we'll have to skip out tonight. For what? Something already sold out? Let me check the name. It's that area. What's up? What's up, Hernan? What's up, Chris? All right, let's get it going. First up, we got Mark. What's up, Mark? Marky Mark. You have 5 One Piece, a new One Piece. Official release for this is actually on Friday, so we get to open up a little bit early. Or knife at. Enjoyed the Chicago video edits. Keep getting better, bro. Trying to, man. Trying to. Next video will be the vlog for Chicago. So I recorded a vlog for that. It's already done, but I'm not going to post that until maybe a few days. Just to kind of have a consistency of trying to have a few videos, you know, every 5-6 days. So probably won't post that until maybe next week. In the meantime, I'll start Chicago day 2, and then we can get into Houston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a cool box. All right. So Mark has 5 of the new One Piece EBO2. This is the first time I've seen this color packs. It's like cream. Let's get it. If you want a full box of EBO2, you have to buy 24 packs. If you buy 24 packs, you can get a full box. So if there's enough to get a full box, go for it. Not sure if there is or not, though. Hello from Indonesia. Hello. What time is it over there? What's the big hit in what's the big hit in EBO2? Does anyone know? Is it a manga Luffy again? Usually is, I swear. I think it's a manga Luffy. The one when he's doing Gear 2, I think. I'm betting Pokemon at one of my Ferndale and Twin Oaks, but I might look into Kennewick show. There you go. You just got to do a bunch of shows, man. The more shows you do, the more you learn, and then you kind of find out if you like it or not. And now... 8 a.m. right now. Prime time, baby. Started buying DBZ and pulled a Goku Daima $50 card raw. Bang, bro. Gotta love it when you pull a good card, right? What's up, Brian? Happy Wednesday. Streams are one of the highlights of the week. Let's get it. Let's go, Brian. Appreciate you tuning in. Can we go 2 streams in a row and pull a manga? Let's find out. GG's, Mark. You got 2 hits there. These 2 super rares. And then I'll got some more hollow stuff there for you. Let me know if you want the, do you want the bulk as well? I heard Dragon Ball might be coming out with its own manga stuff. A manga set in the future for Dragon Ball. No bulk. I got you, bro. GG's. All right, who we got next? Jose. No way, Jose. You have 4 One Piece. I've been watching the DBZ Abridge. Honestly, it's great. Fusion World's coming out with a manga set. I knew it. So hopefully that comes out great. They need something for they need something to pick up from Fusion World. Like Masters has obviously the God Rares. The God Rares had the serialized cards, but Fusion World hasn't gotten much, to be honest. The Arlong. Man, I remember EBO1. One Piece EBO1, the pink box. Man, nobody wanted that. Vegapunk. Last pack here. This is Jose's box. Yes. Jose Ayala. If there's more than one Jose, do not get your hopes up. Confirm before you get your hopes up. So we had that happen last stream. We pulled some packs for a what was it, a Chris or a Michael, and it was the wrong Michael. He thought he got some crazy pulls, and he did not get any crazy pulls. Sengoku. All right, GG's Jose. Got 3 super rares here. And then you got some shinies. GG's. What up, Poke Player? You want the bulk? I got you, man. I got you, man. What Sergio is that? Sergio ordered 3460, so we have a lot of people with the same names in the stream all the time. Michael's, Chris's, David. Those are very, very common. Fusion World does have God Rares. It's just that there are less Master Box in circulation compared to Fusion World. Yeah, they definitely toned down the printing for Masters. I'm starting to notice that Masters is typically one wave and it's done, and that's why it's holding value. Fusion World, they usually do a couple waves, and they're not as hype. I guess I know they have God Rares, but they're not called God Rares, right? They're super alt arts. That's what they're called. But they don't look as nice as Masters, in my opinion. Corolla in La Casa. I'm a Mike too. Yeah, there's too many of y'all, bro. Next one is Michael Godoy, though. Also, I would recommend you pay attention. I usually put the order number here, if you can read it. Gives you an idea which order number we're on and how many are left, right? So, for example, Michael here is 3459, and then you can kind of guess, you know, whatever your order number is, how many people are in front of you. All right, Michael has 2 151. He's going for 2-pack magic. What about AB? Hey, Eric, just bought a few packs as Tony D. Would you just send me the packs? I gotta go to bed. Tony, where you at, Tony? Yeah, you're way in the queue, bro. I'll probably just end up opening the packs because that's what the stream is for. We open all packs on stream, and then I'll just send you everything, man. And then you can rewatch the playback. The replay, and then go see what you got if you want to see, or if you just want to be a surprise. Second pack, bang, nothing there. GG's, Michael. Got you with a free pack though. No hit, get a free pack. Personally, in order for Fusion World to succeed more, Masters will have to end production the way all resources and devs have more focus on Fusion World and aren't split between two Dragon Ball games. Dude, honestly, if I had a choice, I would prefer them to stop Fusion World and continue with Masters. My personal opinion, but I get both sides, right? From a player's perspective, I think Fusion World is a lot easier to play, but I don't play the game, so. All right, Sergio's up next. Sergio, what you got, Sergio? Sergio has 5 One Piece. Are you sure it's different dudes or same dude putting different? Oh, let me not off. I mean, all these Michaels have different addresses. So unless they have multiple addresses. All right, 3. We said how much for Sergio? 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get it, Sergio. There's no limits, so I don't see why someone would do multiple. How many packs in a One Piece box? It's 24. It's just like Dragon Ball. I'm the real Michael. This is for Sergio here. We had a bunch of what did we have last time? A bunch of Jonathan Vasquez in the chat. There was like 3 Jonathan Vasquez in the chat last time. Same spelling and everything. What's up, 405? What packs are these? These are the new EBO2 One Piece. Release day is Friday, I believe. So we opening up a little bit early. We got it in early, so we open it up in early here. What's up, Bug? Or a buggy there. That's just a regular rare. Masters is better. Yep, I'm telling you. Let's go with the chase. The chase is a manga Luffy in the Gear 2 position. With Masters ending, you can see the same artwork in Fusion World. Is Masters really ending though? Aren't they just like redoing it? Aren't they just coming out with a new name for it? We love our traditional names. Hey man, my name is basic as hell too. What's up, Rodulfo? Oh, there we go. Our first hit for One Piece. The Sanji and Pudding SR Alt. Nice. What up, Wobbly? That's clean. That is clean. Looks like the beginning of the end of Masters once every 6 months. Damn, that would suck. Sergio, GG's, just the one hit, but it's a nice one. Be sure to leave a like, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is $100 right now. Damn. Rumor is that EBO2 is gonna have a very short print run, so I would assume these are probably gonna hold decent value. I got you, bro. GG's. All right, who's next? We got Christopher DeLeon. We have a couple Christophers in the chat, so this is for Christopher DeLeon. He has 2 One Piece. Take bulk as well. Let's go. Yeah, these packs are nice. It's a pretty unique color. Like, I haven't seen any colors like these. We got a manga last stream. Can we do it again with the new set? Ooh, the Monkey D. Luffy secret, though. Hello, first time in the live here. Gonna try my luck on some obsidian. Let's go, Richard. Welcome. Welcome. All packs are available, or is it only one piece? If you go to the store and whatever has availability, it looks like we have a stock with everything so far except 151 is about to run out. GG's Chris, the one hit, but it's a beauty. Oh, go. Oh, 51. Dude, at some point, 151 is going to be like $20 a pack. Calling it right now. At some point, it's going to be like $20 a pack. All right, who's up next? Hopefully, Pokemon's reprinting more, though. From what it sounds like, they had pre-orders up for a very, very long time. So either they're printing to demand or they really got rid of bots. Which I kind of think they're probably printing to demand, if I had to guess. Hernan, what's up, bro? You have 2 Dragon Ball. Let's go. Fellow DBZ lover, gotta respect it. What's up? No bulk, please. I got you, man. How about them New York Knicks? Nah, bruh. Is the game on right now? Or is the game from the other day? You got banned you got banned 3 times in the queue for entering your info? Jesus. Yeah, they were in stock for so long. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, were they just, you know, they're going to start printing to demand, or are they really doing a really good job of getting rid of bots? How about them Dallas Stars? How about them Cowboys? Game just ended. New York up 2-0. Woo! Super rare Shilai. GG's Hernan, just the one hit here. Super rare Shilai. I think I did look, but it was literally towards the very end. I looked at what position in the queue I was in. I was in position 4 million. I'm like, what are the chances I actually get one, right? GG's Hernan. Who's next? We got Octavio. What's up, bro? It just feels right. You have 5 Journey Together and 2 151. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 151 packs. Let's get it. Journey Together first. You're gonna go in an OP box. Let's go, bro. You gave up on the drop too. I'm just like not even like about that life anymore, man. Like I don't even like try, to be honest. I probably should. Especially for the Pokemon Center ETBs, man. Did they allow? It's only 1 per person, right? Yo! The Enzorotic. Nice. SIR hits. One of my favorite cards in the set. The Enzorotic. This is a really nice one. I got through edit cart and then got error. Damn. You got 2 Enzororics, bro? What the hell? What's up, Marvin? It's been a good day, man. How's your day going? So let me get this straight. So the new black and white set, each one has a different name, right? Each box. The black and the white one have different names. So are there different cards in each one? Can you get the same cards from the same set, or does each one have its own like subset? So like there'll be certain cards you can only get from the Reshiram box, and then there are only certain cards you can only get in the Zekrom box. What do we know? We know that we don't know nothing. We know what we know. Yeah, same set, 2 different boxes if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I saw a lot of people hit. GG's Octavio. 3 hits, bro. But you got an Enzoric there. GG's. Did you get my order? Probably. What's your name? There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at, as of right now, top 1 in the world. The only black label serialized Vegeta in existence as of right now. Taking offers starting at 100,000. I haven't got any offers yet. I have a guy that's interested, but he said he wants to try to see if he can bump his. If he can't bump his, he might buy mine. But it's super hard to value. How do you value something that there's no black sales or black label sales? There's no regular BGS 10 sales. Like, it's super hard to value. All right, who we got next is Fabian. What's up, Fabian? Discount for a torta pounder? No, this is from Masters. I did not. I sold the PSA 10. The PSA 10 I already sold and already shipped it to the guy. This one here, I mean, you guys know the story, right? Maybe you don't. Maybe a lot of you don't even recognize this. This is the one we pulled on stream. This is the one we pulled on stream, and I sold it to the guy pulled it on stream. He wanted me to get it graded for him. Well, first I tried buying off of him raw, right? I offered him, what was it, like $2,200 raw? He didn't take it, but he wanted me to grade it. So I got it graded for him. He got a BGS 10, and then I shipped it to him, and he came back and sold it to me in Houston. You haven't seen that video yet, but spoilers. So it's even more crazy. It's the one I pulled, and it kind of round tripped and came back. It's crazy. Fabian has 5 Dragon Ball. If I had to say yes, at least at a minimum 10K, if not more. Probably more, to be honest. Somebody has a regular BGS Goku up for sale on eBay for 8,000. It did not black label. It did not. GCR did not work. Then I had to crack it and resubmit. But listen, there's risk involved with that, right? I could have done that and it could have came back a 9.5. Keep it for the PC. I mean, I paid a lot for it, to be honest. So it's like, it's a very expensive hold. That's why I kind of want to sell it. If I would have pulled it myself, I probably would keep it because I would be in it for so cheap. But since I had to buy it, I'm in it for a lot more. So it's like, maybe I should just sell it. What up, Tenacious Danny? I almost forgot the one confused with the Chicago one you picked up. Yes, the Chicago one was a PSA 10, and that was number 9, but I sold that one. And this one, I mean, well, I posted it on Facebook and stuff to see if anyone wants to offer, but we all know this. We all know Dragon Ball is very, very niche. I love it, but it's definitely not easy movers, man. Do you guys recommend these new Broly packs for beginner? I'm new to Dragon Ball, just collecting cards. This set's pretty nice. That's a pretty cool Broly. Relatively cheap. Relatively cheap is not crazy expensive. You graded the demigod packs that you hit. My Flareon got a 10, but the Vaporeon got 9. Still so hyped. There you go. At least one of them hit, bro. At least one of them did. Yo, Chi childhood. GG's Fabian, just these 2 hits, bro. We're gonna have prismatic on Friday, guys. It's been a while since we've had a prismatic, and I kind of been itching to open prismatic, so we'll have some of that on Friday. All right, who's next? We got David Hambartsumyan. Hambartsumyan. I know I butchered that. You have 2 packs, 1 Journey Together and 1 151. Let's go. 2-pack magic. That Chichi card was sick. We got 83 viewers watching. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like. Snorlax, nothing in Journey Together. Oof, nothing in 151. GG's David. Get a free pack though. How do you even grade with BGS? I don't get their website. Do I buy then send a kit and send the cards, or do I mail the card? How do we join the queue? Exclamation packs takes you to my website. You can buy packs on there, bro. Do I play Call of Duty? I do. I'll show you really quick there, Pokey Leia. I'll show you the process right here. Maybe I should make a video on this, right? All right, so go to the Beckett website. If you want to submit an order for Beckett, go to the Beckett website. Create an account, whatever you want to do. Hit submit, and then you go to cards. I'm going to continue as guest. And then select what service you want. In my honest opinion, you should never do this $14.95 per card, because you're going to get it without subgrades. The whole point of Beckett, in my opinion, is because they do the subgrades. So I honestly feel like you should never do this service. And not only that, I recommend you don't do this one either. It is the cheapest option, which is, you know, most people want to do the cheapest options. But unless you have no issues waiting, I'm talking like 3+ months, don't go with this one. They advertise 45+ business days to grade here, but I've done this one, and I swear to you, it takes way more than 45 days. And that's why they put that little plus sign there too, to like not have them on the hook, right? So let's say it's 60 days and they still haven't got it done. They'll just be like, oh, well, it's 45+ days, so there's no really, which sucks. So unless you have no issues waiting, but I hate waiting hella months, so I don't do this service no more. I always at a minimum do this one, which is a lot more, honestly. So I recommend, if you're gonna do Beckett, because you have a card that's actually worth a decent amount, so you do this option here. If you're gonna submit a $30 card, well, yeah, it's not worth it. But never do the base, in my opinion. Always do standard. But in my opinion, Beckett should always be for cards that are like at least $100 plus, in my opinion. If you have cards that are a little bit lower, cheaper than that, you're probably better off with PSA. But anyways, you go hit submit now. You look for your card. Let's say we look up for, you know, something Goku. Let's see, Goku serialized. I just type in Goku. All right, so whatever, you know, look for your card. It should be on this list. Type in the name of the card. Once you find the right card, just click on it. Declared value. It's for your serialized Broly. Yeah, well then look up the serialized Broly. Declare the value on it. This is for the shipping cost of it. You know, if it's a $500 card, we'll just say it's $500. You don't have to do these extras on the side. Just continue. Put your information in, and then ask what kind of shipping do you want. Most people do the standard. This is what sucks about people that don't have a Beckett near their, you know, location, because I just do the in-person pickup, so I don't have to pay for shipping and insurance. But pretty much there it is. You know, pick one of these, put your information in, and then you just ship them the label, or ship them the cards, bro. Becky, not Beckett. Yeah, Beckett. And then you'll ship them the cards, and I think they'll give you a label. They'll give you a label to print, and then you can ship them there, bro. I've never done the shipping one for Beckett because, like I said, I always go in person. But that's pretty much it, man. And you can do multiple. What's the most grading service like PSA or Beckett will upcharge? Beckett does not upcharge. So that's a good thing about Beckett as well. They do not upcharge. So even if your card comes back a black label, they will not upcharge you. PSA does, unfortunately. Yes, to pick up from Beckett. So once you submit your cards and it's ready to be picked up, they'll send you an email, and that has a link on there that says, click here to schedule an appointment. So you have to schedule an appointment to go pick up your cards. All right, who we got next? We just did David, right? David H. We got Juan Lopez. What up, Juan? Juan has 10 151. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, PSA, that's, in my opinion, is so dumb, bro. They did that. They upcharge you because not only is it lame, but it's kind of like kills it for you. Because if one of your cards 10s, they're going to upcharge you whatever, 10% or whatever it is. They have to email you and tell you that they're going to upcharge you for the service. So now, if you submit a bunch of cards and you get no upcharges, you know most of your cards probably didn't get 10s. Or at least any of your big bangers. So it kind of already ruins it for you before you even find out what you got. Am I going to front row Pasadena? I am not, bro. Front row Pasadena is during Orlando Collecticon, so I will be in Orlando. Value of the guard? Yeah. But if the card, obviously the big bangers like Umbreons and stuff like that, if those turn 10s, they charge you more. Tangela. Like people that get PSA 10s on like the Giratina, the Gengar and stuff. Well, I mean, all those did go up in value. Yeah, anything less, yeah. Anything less than like a certain amount, you don't upcharge you. But obviously, the big bangers that most people send in that want, you know, like can be a game changer, they get upcharged on those. Auto filling was the reason why I was banning people. That is a good reason, a good way to catch bots. But that sucks because I do auto fill. Do I think tag will last? I don't know. Only time will tell, man. They're too new, man. They're too new in the game to say how long they'll be here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It had to be Prince Order today because they were on there for a long time, even though I didn't get any. You gotten lucky and they forgot to upcharge you. No, they do ship, AB. What I'm saying is I never ship because they're local to me. So yes, you have to pay. If you're outside of Dallas, you have to ship them the cards and they'll ship them back just like PSA. What I was saying is I never shipped because I don't have to. Needle King. No bulk. I got you, Juan. Is there an amount of packs to buy in order to be open on stream? No, man. You can buy a 1 pack if you want. All packs get opened on stream. I recommend you get more than 1 at least to make it worth your while because you have to pay shipping, right? And depending on where you live, shipping might be more than just the pack. So I definitely recommend you get at least 2 to make it worth it. I know we're pretty sure at least that if I were to send my Shining VMAX Charter from Shining Fates and the Tyranitar Aldar from Battle Styles, we'll definitely get 10s in my opinion. Man, dude, I've learned to never assume what grade you're going to get before you actually get it, because there's nothing worse than, you know, being so confident something's in a 10 and then it comes back like a 9. GG's there, Juan. PSA upcharges. I don't know if it's exactly 10%. Is it 10%, chat? I don't know. I don't know if it's exactly 10%. But they do charge depending on the value of the card. GG's, Juan. Yeah, it is. Especially if you have hopes for a 10, because especially in modern Pokemon, if you don't get the 10, you're not going to get your value back. If you buy a Gengar VMAX, costs you $500 right now or something like that. $500 to get it graded for PSA 10, and PSA 10 goes for $1,200, $1,100. So you potentially could make $500 to $600 if you get a 10. The problem is, 1, they're going to upcharge you because of the value of the card. 2, if it comes back a 9, it's going to sell for raw value, and you just lost the upcharge and the grading fee, and you're probably going to lose money. Juan Morales, I probably did, bro. You're probably farther into the queue, though. If you got a confirmation email with an order number, you're good to go. What we got next? We got James Palmer. What's up, James? James has 8. 4 Obsidian Flames and 4 151. First Obsidian Flames of the night. Let's get it. Have you ever done the Becca service to see if a card will black label from PSA graded card? I've done that, but honestly, I think that's a scam. Like, it's called GCR, Graded Card Review. You can take a PSA 10 card to Beckett, and they will review it and tell you what they think it will get if you cross it over to Beckett. But I personally think that Beckett, anytime you submit a PSA 10 to Beckett for a review, they'll never give you a Beckett 10 because they have a higher standard than PSA. So a PSA 10 is technically not a Beckett 10. I've never had a PSA 10 come back a 10 in Beckett, and I honestly think they do it on purpose, in my opinion. Obviously, that's just pure speculation, right? But that's just the way I think they do it. I would grade higher tier cards with Beckett. in terms of like Dragon Ball and anime stuff. Pokemon, dude, Pokemon, I would not even bother with Beckett unless you get a very, very, very clean copy that has no whitening. It looks like it's perfectly centered, because Beckett is super, super harsh with Pokemon. What up, Mike? Man, I haven't opened up Obsidian Flames in a long time. You graded the Boa Hancock out of 10. There you go. You got upcharged the first time you sent it in. I literally think they changed their grading criteria when I submitted my last set of cards, and a lot of them did not get 10s. I will be in New Jersey Collecticon. Yes, sir. I do plan to be there. A Charizard will soon be shipped to Puerto Rico. Zapdos EX. Be sure to leave a like, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Everyone makes fun of PSA because they say they give 10s to anything, but it really isn't, bro. I guarantee you send in 20 cards to PSA, and I guarantee you maybe less than half get 10s. You like Digimon? 6 10s? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. People like the dog PSA. Yes, they're very inconsistent. They're very inconsistent, and sometimes you see cards that probably shouldn't have 10'd and they did 10, but in reality is you will send in a bunch of cards and a lot of them won't even get 10s. So don't, I feel like, because that's what I thought initially. When I first submitted my cards, I was looking at all of them like, oh, this is great. This one looks clean. This one looks good. This one looks good. These all got to be 10s. And I swear to you, probably out of the 40 I sent in, probably like 8 of them got 10s. GG's there, bro. 2 kits there, James. Season 1 through 4 go to. I do remember Digimon. The most I remember about Digimon is the Digimon movie, to be honest. Don't remember much after that, to be honest. Hey, yo, James, you want this bulk? What's up, Jackson? Did you get any cool pickups at the show there, Jackson, or not? You got all 10s your first 2 submissions? Damn, bro. Came back in 8. That's whack, Brian. I got you, bro. Dude, honestly, I feel like there's no way, in my opinion, if it's a brand new card fresh out the pack, there's no way it should ever be anything below a 9. Honestly, like, unless you physically scratch the card or something. But if it's straight from pack to a sleeve, if the printing company was doing what they're supposed to do, no card should ever be below a 9. If you get dinged for 9s, it's because of the off-centering, maybe a little bit whitening. Okay. But sometimes some cards are really jacked. It's like, what the hell? Spend hundreds of dollars to get your chase and it comes back an 8? Crazy. What's up, Michael? Got another Michael. This is Michael Monte Mayor. You got 7. 5 journey together. 2 151. 1 2 3 4 5. What's better, sleeve or binder? You put it in a sleeve and then you put it in a top loader, bro. You finish your Crown Zenith Legendary PSA 10 set. There you go. I think I've heard that you could do that, average gamer. You could, but dude, you're probably going to be waiting years if they ever respond to you. Nido King. Like, you're going to be waiting years. Not even worth it, in my opinion. Sometimes all it takes is for you to crack and regrade, man. Sometimes that's all it takes. Illustration rare and a Nido King. Come on. Ruffian. I am working on a couple of videos of doing my PSA submissions. I did submit a bunch of cards here for Dallas Card Show. Obviously, these videos are probably going to come out very, very, very later. I want to do everything in one video. So I showed you the cards I'm submitting, went to go drop them off at PSA, and then I'm going to show you the results all in the same video. So obviously, that's going to take a while. So you probably won't see those videos until, if I had to guess, towards the end of summer. You're nervous about, yeah, that's the risk there, Brian. So I tell people, you know, like, you can crack it, but you might lose more money. The only way it's gonna work out is if you do the cheapest service, Brian. But you're gonna wait months and months and months, you know. GG's there, Michael. 4 hits, man. You're at 31 out of 43? You have 43 submissions, or you're saying 31 out of your 43 got 10s? No, we don't have a PSA here in Dallas. It's rumored that they're going to open an office here, but they were here for the Dallas Card Show. They had like a section where you could do a PSA drop off. So I took advantage of that and went to go drop off some stuff. So that way I don't have to ship it. They're going to ship it back to me, but there are rumors that they're going to open up a PSA shop here in Dallas. So yes, we will have Beckett and PSA. Honestly, if PSA opens a shop here, I will start offering a service to get cards graded for you guys that we pull on stream. If we pull a banger on stream and you want me to get it graded, we can work something out, you know. I'll get it graded for you. Probably for a little bit higher fee than it would cost you to grade yourself. But in the end, you'll save money, though, because you're paying for shipping twice with PSA, don't you? You pay shipping to get it there, and then you pay shipping to get it shipped back. So if we do it with my way, you save shipping once because I'll go drop it off and then I'll pick it up and ship it to you. So be on the lookout for that. If that ever happens, we'll do that. I don't recommend ever grading with Beckett for Pokemon because they're just too strict. That's why I don't offer that service to you guys. I've done it to some of you guys for Dragon Ball stuff. You know, some of you guys have pulled some pretty good bangers on the stream, and I got those cards graded for you at Beckett. Because Dragon Ball, I feel a bit more confident that you'll get your value back, typically. But Pokemon for Beckett, I have no shot, bro. Everyone here would be getting 7s and 10 or 7s and 8s from Beckett. I'm not even kidding you. Yep, you pay twice for shipping. There you go. So if I start offering that service, you only pay shipping once, and it'd be for me to ship it to you guys, and it'll be a lot cheaper than PSA's shipping. Make that a members thing only. Let's go, bro. You coming up with the ideas. I like that. I like that. All right, who's next? Christian. This is another Christian. This was Christian Perez. That's actually not a bad idea, bro. All right, Christian, you have 2 One Piece packs. Making your first One Piece, or you're making your first submission this week. Yeah, good luck, man. Some dude saw some dude on TikTok curve stomp his slab to get it regraded. What? Like an actual shop? Yeah, like they're gonna like open up an office location where you could drop off stuff. What's up, Jesse? I GCR'd, or I got 2 cards reviewed at at Dallas Card Show of 2 Pokemon cards that were the cleanest Pokemon cards I've ever seen. Like, I've never had such good looking Pokemon cards. I mean, the centering looked immaculate, no whitening, no white dots, nothing. I'm like, these gotta be BGS 10. Dude, they came back 9 and 9.5. I'm like, okay, I have never seen a cleaner Pokemon card in my life. GG's Christian, you did not get any pulls there, but I got you with a free pack, bro. GG's. As a vendor, if the card is a legit PSA 10, but it's OC, would you still buy it? As a vendor, I buy any, as long as it's not super nasty off-centered. I have seen some cards that are very off-centered, and I don't get those. What I look for is just to make sure, obviously, the card is not damaged. If it has a couple specks of white in the back, like the corners, not a deal breaker for me. Off-centering, not a deal breaker unless it's really off-center, like really bad. Just because not everyone's looking for gradable cards, right? Some people just want it for the binders and stuff like that. So I'll still buy it. All right, who we got next? We got Christopher Bartlett. You have 13 things. You got 2 One Piece, 6 Dragon Ball, and 5 151. Let's get it. 3, 4, 5 to that. Dragon Ball, we said 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get it, bro. Left to right. Let's do One Piece. Your current PSA order's been in assembly for a month, dude. I submitted some. I'm looking at they said 65 plus business days, and I kind of did the math. I probably won't see those cards until end of the summer, maybe August. Anyone have a pack fresh quality issues with Journey Together? I've gotten some beat up IRs, ink issues. I mean, that's just Pokemon quality for you, man. That's why you think tags should be on top. Some people think that the whole inconsistency is the part of the game. You know, it's part of the game when grading. That's why they feel that AI should not be it. It's kind of like when there was a huge discussion about VAR in soccer. They're like, it takes away from the drama. But I don't know. Everyone's opinion would be different on that, right? Was PSA actually grading on the side in Dallas Card Show, or were they just accepting? Yeah, they were just accepting cards, so they weren't grading on site. So you just submit your cards, and they will take them back to PSA, and then they'll grade them over there. It was just a good opportunity to submit some cards and not have to ship them out. Your buddy has cards he sent out to PSA since August of 2024. What? That's a little ridiculous in my opinion. What up, Onichama? You love the tag concept? I think their slabs look cool, but I still think they need to have a lot more time in the market. Ninetales. All right, let's get some Dragon Ball time. Nah, something's wrong there. I definitely would tell him to be reaching out. Yeah, that's way too long. Since August? That's crazy. I only think the reason why Tag is doing successful right now is because they have a lot of promotion going on. A lot of promotion going on. That's why I told people, I'm like, I want to see what Tag does. What happens when they're done paying people. Yo! Ultimus, dude, what? Damn, this one is sick. Bro, this Gogeta is tough, bro. That's a tough card. That's a tough card. God damn, this one's nice, bro. Hey, yo, Chris. Let me buy that off you, bro. Let me buy that off you, bro. That one's nice. Let me buy that off you, bro. I like Gogeta. I'm trying to work on my Gogeta, like, collection. Trade it for a box. What's this go for? What's this go for? What's this? What's the market on this? Slide into my DMs, bro. That one's nice. That's a $100 box or a $100 card. Jeez. That one is nice. Holy smokes. Where you at, Chris? Would you take 3 Voltorb signed cards for it, bro? You gotta remember, man, they're gonna go up in value exponentially, all right? What up, Yardley? All right, GG's. Do you want your bulk, bro, or nah? You only got 3 hits there. The Ninetales, this TN super rare, and then this sick Gogeta, bro. Ooh, dude, this is nice. Something I learned as well here, guys, for all of you guys that want to grade Dragon Ball. Word on the street is the back of Dragon Ball cards it does not matter so much as it does the front. So this one looks a little off-centered. It's definitely top heavy and right heavy. But from my understanding, they say Dragon Ball cards are more focused on the front. So you want to focus on the front and see how the centering looks in the front. Make sure there's no scratches and the centering in the front. And then usually Dragon Ball has a huge problem with the gold foiling. Usually that's where you find your defects in Dragon Ball cards. But GG's, bro. That's a sick card, man. I'm jealous. Come back and sell that to me at the show, man. If you ever come to a show. GG's. Just the hits. I'll see you in Orlando. There it is, bro. That card in Black Label would be sick. That would be a clean Gogeta. All right, we got Michael G again. What's up, Michael? Michael G, you have 1 One Piece and 4 Obsidian Flames. What up, Francisco? You heard that about One Piece as well? Yeah, I think the Bandai stuff, they're definitely focused more on the front quality of the cards than they do the back. What are you guys' thoughts on Obsidian Flames? I know it got a lot of hate initially, but obviously, like anything else, it went up in value. But overall thoughts of Obsidian Flames? Has like what, 1 or 2 cards, cool cards? No, crazy. Is that the most recent DBZ set? Yes. Rivals Clash Fusion World FBO6. Pidgey. I like the Pidgey lineup. Pidgeot and Pidgeotto, or Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. It's mid. What are the top few DBC sets to open? Like ever? Or are we talking like this year or what? Yo, Lechonk. GG's, Michael. You're not a big Charizard fan? How dare you? How dare you not like Charizard? Ever? Tournament of Power is probably a really great box to open. It's very expensive though. It's over $1,000, but you have a chance of getting like some of the infamous signature cards. Realm of the Gods is the first set to ever have God Rares, which is the God Rare Vegeta. That's also like a $180 box or something like that. And then pretty much anything with God Rares are really popular to open. Ultimate Advent is really good. It's a blue box. There's quite a few, to be honest. Blastoise all day. Blastoise is cool. I'll give you that, but I like Charizard better. GG's, Michael. All right, we got Ricardo next. What's up, Ricardo? You got 15 Dragon Ball. We might need to get a new box. Let me see. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The Pidgey and a PSA 10 is over $100. Damn. I'll see you at NTX then. You prefer the Alolan Ninetales? That one's pretty cool. So what's the story with the Alolan Ninetales? Is that an ice Pokemon? Are you ready for your transformation from Mr. 151 to Mr. Rivals? New blacked out merch? That'd be funny. That'd be kind of cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. Be sure to go watch the new video, guys. Go give that a like, leave a comment. That was day 1, part 2 of Chicago. Super rare. Hisuian Zoroark V-Star from Crown Zenith. I think a lot of the Crown Zenith lower end cards will be very expensive in the future. Am I gonna be in Charlotte Collecticon? Not sure yet. Not decided if I'll be at Charlotte yet. King Goma. The English for Daima is almost done, man. I think there's like 3 more episodes left and it's finally gonna be done. And I can rewatch the whole thing in English. We got 114 people that tune into the stream right now. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you go watch my recent video. Go give that a like. We need to get our leader in this set. That's what we need to get. You're waiting for Hulu or Netflix to dub Diamond before watching it? I mean, the English version's already on Crunchyroll. They're not done yet. There's still like 4 more episodes left. 3 or 4 episodes left until English is fully caught up. Another Gogeta. Hopefully gonna make it out. I'm trying to get my binder signed. I'll pick up some cards from you. Let's go, Dylan. Which show are you gonna go to? Are we talking Orlando or no? You said Charlotte, right? I was there last year in Charlotte. Broly. Come on, let's get another Gogeta. That'd be sick. Jackie Chun, inspired by Jackie Chan. I was trying to see a vendor list, but can't find it. They don't have a vendor list. They won't show a vendor list. They will show special guests. So like voice actors and stuff like that, but they don't post like a vendor list. They sometimes put a map, but not every vendor will be on that map. So really you just kind of have to hope that your the vendor you're trying to look for makes posts and tells you where he's gonna be, or just go and look for him. Like last week, you said you had the Armor Mewtwo. What deal you willing to make? Armor Mewtwo. I have to check if I still have that. Are you allowed to pick a spot on the Orlando show? No, we can't pick our spots. They just they assign you spots. My logo should be in the Orlando map though. If you go check out the Orlando vendor map, you should see me there. I should be there. Am I based in Cali? No, I am from Dallas. What is the best Super Saiyan 2 Gohan card? There's one from Perfect Combination. I think it's Bursting Rage. It's pretty cool. I think it's either that. It's either no. It's Critical Blow. It's Critical Blow. Do you want this Bolt, Ricardo? Your hits, bro. It's Bursting Rage Gohan. I haven't got Crunchyroll just because the other 2 apps also have a bunch of anime. That makes sense. I'm new to this card things. Is it your hand not getting numb after all this pack openings? Nah, not really. If anything, my back kind of hurts after a while from sitting down too much. Just the hits, GG's, bro. You got any connects from the collector promo you did a while back? I feel like none of their cards are ever reflecting correct values. I think their Pokemon's pretty spot on. They really lack in like Dragon Ball. Like it's so hard to find Dragon Ball values on that thing. But I get it, you know, it's probably not their main focus because Dragon Ball is not really, you know, the high demand. What's up, Patrick? Patrick's next. Patrick has 2 Obsidian Flames and 2 Journey Together. Or the Houston Collecticon video, I sold a MUEX. I'm not even done with that, bro. I haven't even started Houston yet, bro. It's going to be a minute for that. But it will be coming, bro. It will be coming. Houndor. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, History of Trunks Gohan, or DBS Gohan? What is your pick or favorite? I like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan because that was the first like Super Saiyan like I saw initially when I first started watching Dragon Ball. Do you sell single raw DBZ at shows or just slabs? Mainly just slabs. Sometimes I have a little bit of raw, sometimes, but not often, to be honest. Definitely just slabs. Yeah, pretty much that's what I did for all my Dragon Ball. I had to manually submit my own prices on there, which kind of sucks, especially for Black Label stuff. The Black Label stuff, they do not have any type of comps on. GG's, Patrick. You got that Houndor. This one in a PSA 10 is like 150, 160 bucks, if not more, I think. I'll look at the quality for you. A little top heavy in the front. Dora's next. What's up, Dora? All right, Dora's the last one, and then we add more people to the queue. Three 151 packs. Yeah, Dragon Ball is old, man. A lot of people don't realize it, but Dragon Ball came out in the 80s. I think they need to. I mean, history of Trunks Gohan. Doesn't really get much screen time, to be honest. Let's go, Onichama. Hell yeah, bro. Next time. I'm trying to do the next Vegas front row, whenever that is. Last pack here for Dora. No hits there, unfortunately. But I got you with a free pack. Oh, my God. GG's. Am I planning to do Collecticon Richmond? I might not do Richmond. I'm going to go to New Jersey, so... I feel that's probably the closest I get to Richmond. Or maybe Charlotte. You like the soundtrack to all 3 Bully movies? Those are pretty nice. All right, let's go. We got to add more people to the queue. Geron. What's up, Geron? We got Geron. We got Joseph. James. Cody. Luis. Tony. Jason. Richard. Brian. Rodulfo. Habesh. Juan. Dustin, Jackson, David H, Jeremy, Jesse. All right, let's get it going. Geron has 10. Journey together. Sup, bro? Got my first vendor's table at an event that's in 3 weeks. Any tips? Have fun. Make sure you get your numbers right. Take a step back. Make sure you're doing everything right. I just realized someone brought it up in my last video. I actually ended up making a mistake in one of my deals and ended up giving the guy more money than I should have. So just gotta make sure you're counting everything correctly. And I've told people, you know, don't feel pressure that you have to take every deal, because you don't. Sometimes you miss out on deals because the person's not willing to negotiate or whatever. It's fine, you know, so something else will come up. Geron 10 journey together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tell us a story? Nah, I mean, it's on the video. It's like on the 32. Someone called it out in the comments. So we were doing a trade. He had the Espion VMAX. We valued it at $500, and like most of you know, I do trades at 80%. I was like, all right, well, I'm like, we'll meet at 500, 80% trade. And then I said, I said $480. Well, obviously 580% is not $480. And he wanted to get one of my prismatic cards. I think it was the Flareon. That was valued at $320. So then I gave him the Flareon plus 160 in cash, when it should have been 80% of the $500 for the Espion would have put it at $400. And then the Flareon's at 320. So then I should have gave him 320, or sorry, the Flareon plus $80 cash. But I gave him $160 cash. But sometimes you just get caught up, man. You get caught up, you're super busy, and didn't realize it. It's not bad at the end of the day, because I still got a card out of it, right? So like we traded. I just gave him a little bit more money, so I'll make less. If I sell the Espion, I just won't make as much money as I would have if I did the trade at 80. So I technically didn't lose anything. It's just it cut into my profits essentially. Camera's bugging. Hold up. Customer didn't catch it. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, you live and learn. I mean, it's not the first time I've done that. Like, accidentally giving a little more. Some people have actually realized it and told me, oh, you gave me too much back. But sometimes we just get so caught up in the deals that you just got to take a step back and make sure you're counting things right. Always double check your numbers, I guess. Make sure you use the calculator on your phone. What the hell? Dora 2 times in a row? He'll be back for more sick deals. Whoa, Waylord. Woo! The Waylord is part of our small bounties. So you do get a promo for that. So Geron, let me know, bro. Which promo would you like? The restaurant with the stamped, or you want the ETB promo? I'll let you pick one. Let me know. Voltorb, let's go. Mr. Bargain. Giving all the deals. That guy was like, oh, this guy. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I didn't lose money. I just wouldn't make as much if I sell the Espeon. Any big hits tonight? We hit an Enzoroark. We hit a pretty cool Dragon Ball card. That's it so far. GG's, Geron. You got 2 Zoroarks and the Wailord, which you do get a promo there. So let me know. I don't think I've seen you type in the chat yet. Do you want the ETB one, ETB promo, or the booster box promo? And then you also got the best looking card in the set. Did I land a PC ETB today? No, I did not. To be honest with you, I completely forgot about it. And I queued up very, very late. I'm pretty sure I missed it. I'm not seeing Geron talk, so I'm gonna just pick the ETB. The ETB promo. When I queued into the Pokemon Center page, I was queue number 4 million. I was positioned 4 million. I'm like, there's no shot I get anything, right? GG's, Jaron. All right, we got Joseph. What's up, Joseph? You have a full box of One Piece. Let's go. $24 packs for Joseph. You were at work, so you gotta bust out the phone, bro. Bust out the phone, bro. You waited for almost 2 hours? Damn. I did that last time. I waited for like 2 hours, and when it was finally my turn, it glitched out and just kicked me out. Everyone was working when they drop. That's what they do, man. Hey, yo, Joseph, are you going to want your bulk, brother, or just your hits? All bulk? I got you, man. Yeah, I think that's what they said, right? If they have like multiple IPs, they will block it. It's like you can't mess around with the Pokemon Center website. If you even refresh once, it will detect, it will think it's detecting bots and it will block you. Sleep up the Nami? What's the Nami going for? Am I sleeping right now? Is Lanami a slow-key sleeper? It's only a rare. Definitely the Q, I heard it did a lot better than it did in the past. So normally people are literally pissed off because they can't get nothing. Buggy. I think I just joined too late, to be honest. I didn't realize it until very, very late that they were up. That happened to me last time. I literally was there for hours, and the next, you know, the queue loaded up and I got kicked out. How do y'all feel about Sebi 800 cards? That's ridiculous. So, I mean, we are trying to talk about this earlier. Maybe you have some more insights there. Tongue along. So, for our understanding, we're talking it's 2 different sets, right? The Restaurant is 1 set. The Zekrom is another. And each one has its own hits. But obviously, combined, it makes up however many total cards. But there's only certain cards you can get from each set. Pokeballs and Master Balls? God damn, bro. Yo, the VV. Heard you can rap. Is that true? You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of bars. Nah, I can't rap. I wish. I wish I had that talent to just be able to drop bars whenever. Choppa. That's why Waka sees me as a peer. Heard my low-key bars. Set of the year. You know what's crazy though? If Prismatic had rough pull rates because of how many cards there is, how bad is this set gonna be? Vegapunk. You know how hard is this set gonna be to master, man? It's gonna be insane. Yo, what's up, Dylan? The Bulbul store's in the house. Where you been, brother? It's been a while. You excited about Dot's card show at Jerry World? Oh, that's gonna be a good show. You've been moving the past couple weeks. You realize you got hella junk, dude. No one understands how much stuff they truly have until you have to move. That's when you realize how much stuff you really have. Because on the everyday, you be like, I don't have much. I don't have much to think about it. And then when you have to move, that's when you realize it. Like, holy crap. We have way too much stuff. Buggy. We need to take Dylan to Hutchinson Barbecue. Too bad it's far as hell, though, because the convention is downtown, and Hutchins is way up here in Frisco. Like a 35-minute drive. Harry Black's, where's that at? Is that downtown? Because the convention is downtown, so we gotta stay close to there. Deep Ellum. That's not bad. But Dylan, he lives in Houston, so he's had barbecue. Dylan ain't new to the barbecue scene. Houston barbecue got to be better than Dallas. I've never had barbecue in Houston. Zoro Sengoku. When's your next show, Dylan? Where are you going? You going to Vegas? Your sister said never play green on One Piece. I don't play the game, bro, so I don't understand the reference. Monkey D. Luffy. Any big hits so far in One Piece? No. We did pull a SIR and Journey together and a pretty cool Dragon Ball card. Sanji and Pudding. Vegas for your birthday? Damn. What's funnier than 24? 25. That boy Dylan about to be 25, bro. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Nico Robin. All right, GG's, Joseph. Here are your hits. Monkey D. Luffy's secret. Someone said sleep up the Nami. Maybe because it's Nami. Sengoku, Vega Punk, the Vivi. Your ults there. And just a bunch of other super rares. GG. GG's, and you say you wanted your bulk, so I got you, brother. GG's, Joseph. All right, who's next? We got James. What's up, James? James. You have 12 One Piece. You have 3 here. I need a new box. TCG player, best site to buy old DBZ sets. It's probably the only place to find them, to be honest, because most people don't even have them on the website. So you have 3 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's get it. Do I ship sealed product? I tried. I just have not been getting enough product for my distro to sell sealed product. Normally, that's what I was doing last year. I was just selling sealed product, but we have not gotten enough to even do any sealed product this year. We've just been saving all our product for the ripping streams. Q is updated, but Bash, you're right after Rodulfo, actually, so you'll see your name here pop up pretty soon. Frankie. What up, Dennis? Did I do anything for Cinco de Mayo? I do. You've been eating wok for 3 days? Bro, wok is very common in our household, so we have that pretty often. But now we don't really celebrate it like that, to be honest. he's like, I've been having walk for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 3 days straight. Si, senor. 4th of July. We back in the Midwest, we used to light up fireworks for 4th of July, but you can't really do that here in our area. They're banned. We just go to a fireworks show at the Dallas FC Dallas game. That's what we typically do. He said he's buying you a box. Woo! You can light fireworks in Little Elm. Can't do it in Frisco. At least no one in my neighborhood does it. Dude, when I first moved here to Texas, I didn't even realize it was 4th of July. In the Midwest, people are lighting fireworks up like almost a month before 4th of July. People are lighting fireworks in the streets. You can always tell when 4th of July is coming up. And here in Texas, bro, it was literally 4th of July, and I had no idea. I'm like, oh, what the hell? It's actually 4th of July. .402 represent, baby. I'm saying, bro, but in Omaha, it gets wild up there. In Omaha, they be lighting fireworks a month before and a month after. Sabo and Vivi. The Yamato card's perfection. Your buddies from Lincoln, yup. It's fully legal in Omaha now, dude. Back in my day, we had to go to Bellevue to buy fireworks. Bellevue or Council Bluffs? Brooke. Am I drunk? They slipped out, bro. How'd I get into cybersecurity? I went to school for it. Hey, yo, Dylan, are you ever going to get into other TCGs, bro? Or are you just going to stick to Pokemon? You want to see that Yamato card? I got you. Last pack. Sanji and Pudding. All right, GG's there, James. Super rares, and these are all your hollows essentially here. And then you say you don't want the bulk, right? You have a Gundam Black Label? Damn. All right, we got Cody up next. What's up, Cody? Cody has 2 One Piece, 2 Obsidian Flames, 2 Journey Together, and 2 151. Let's get it. One Piece. One Piece. Monkey D. Garp, and then the Nami. Yes, this set is EBO2 and officially actually launches on Friday. Is actually the release date. So we get to open it up a little bit early. Just a tad bit early. Got $2 coming in Friday. Good luck. Yeah, yo, Cody, you want the bulk, bro? 151. 151. We're opening early. It's called the pre-release event. I'm a officially licensed One Piece store. We can do that. We can do that. Would I ever sell a case? I have sold cases, but problem is I don't have enough to, you know, sell cases and have some for the stream. Right now, priority typically is save product for the stream so I can open it. If I got a bunch, I would definitely sell sealed product on the website and some for the stream. But problem is, I get just enough just to do the streams. I did not get any of the new Pokemon Center ETBs today. GG's Cody, a couple super rares from One Piece, and then that Jinx. Where do I get the dark jerseys? On my website, man. Go to my website, packbattle.shop, and you can see my merch there, and you can see the jerseys, the white and black ones. What if I join you and put in for the 6 months down pay? I wouldn't do that, Tin, because I'm not guaranteed anything, right? I'm not guaranteed any type of cases, so I wouldn't want to take your money and say, oh, yeah, I'll give you a case, and next thing you know, I don't get enough cases, and then I'm kind of screwing you over, right? That's why I don't do pre-orders, because I don't know what I'm going to get until a week before launch. A week before launch is when I find out how much product I'm going to get. Am I hitting up KC Collecticon? Yes, sir. I'll be there. We do KC because we usually roll up to Omaha and visit family, and then on the way down we hit up KC. We got Luis next. What's up, Luis? 3 One Piece. I'm about to say get the PCET locked for you. That's the only reason I don't do it, man. Because I'm not really trying to be put in a position for, you know, taking people's money, and then whenever allocation comes around, I don't have enough, and next thing you know, I have to cancel orders. That would suck. Tony Chopper. So I'd rather not deal with that and just wait until I get my allocations. Cool, I'm trying to buy Super Heavy to bring back to Omaha show, so I'll stop by. Are you a vendor as well? You got a shop? What's going on, bro? Vegapunk. Yo, what's the Omaha scene looking like? Is there any shows in Omaha? I haven't been back in like over a year now. Monkey D. Luffy. There's a dude in Dallas who got a Team Aqua Cargo PSA 10 asking $25K, but it's the first time I've ever seen it or sell or sold. Damn, $25K though? Oh, they have art shows at the Quest Center? Damn. Hey, you know, and we have like 6 local card shows. Hey, you know what's crazy, Mr. White or M White, whatever? The card shop next to a Pizza Ranch on what is that, on 84th and like Pacific? You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the name of it. It's over there by the Pizza Ranch though. GG's, bro. 3 hits. What's this? What's that shop's name? Something. I think it's something coffee. What's up, Chris? Doing good, bro. Cafe Monster, bro. They be sleeping on their cards, bro. I went in there one time and they were not up to market. I snagged the Greninja EX for like 130 when market was like 245 on one of those. I picked up a Magikarp for like $110 when market was like 170 on them. I'd be hitting up that shop every time I go. They be sleeping, bro. Yeah, Dylan, the people want to know, bro. When's your next video? Tony. Yeah, dude, they don't update them. Neither does Cardboard Collectibles. I got right on for 60 when it was 110. I mean, I figured, you know, if you own a card shop, it must be really hard to keep up to date with every single card you have in there. You know, they have their margins, right? So, for example, they had that Greninja for 130 bucks, but they probably paid $50 for it. So, they still made money, right, when I bought it. So, it's like, at the end of the day, they're still making money. Obviously, they're leaving a lot of money on the table, but I would imagine it's too hard to keep up with every single card you have in your shop. Should be next week. Probably been hella busy, but I got a bunch in the pipeline. There you go. Come on, Dylan. You got to keep up, bro, before you get super backlogged like last year. All right, we have Tony up. Tony has 3 One Piece and 3 151. Let's get it. Come on. We need a Charizard. Give me the vibes. We need a Charizard. Your brother's had finals and he edits the big vids. You gotta hire him full time, bro. Let him know you'll pay him whatever career he's going for. Let him know you'll pay him that salary now. Now you don't feel bad for the 160. No one's pulled the Broly yet, bro. You stressing up? Yeah, I feel that, dude. Doing like multiple shows back to back is rough. Just having to keep up with everything. So a card shop would be woo. Oh my goodness. It's a hard grind. It's a pop 10. The Kyogre. I think I had one of those in in Houston, but it was a PSA 8. Where can you get a Pack Battle shirt jersey? On my website, man. packbattle.shop. We have white ones and black ones. All right, GG's, Tony. Just a bunch of rares there, and then this EX there, man. GG's. Are you going to upload a Houston vendor POV video? I will, man, but I have not gotten to it yet. I'm still working on my Chicago stuff, but I will do it. What's a good app to use for pricing? I want to price my Raw before the Phoenix Front Row show. Use TCG. Use the TCG Player app. It'll auto update. Hey, yo, Dylan, do you do a lot of your own grading, bro? Like, do you ever submit cards or not? What do I use to price slabs? I use Alt. That way I can just scan it really quickly and figure out the price. All right, we have Jason's up next. What's up, Jason? You have 1 Obsidian Flame and 2 151. You got cooked. Yeah, I don't really grade much either, to be honest. I did submit some stuff though for PSA this past weekend. Arbok. Promise me I'm uploading the Indigo Plateau. When is the Indigo Plateau? I think I looked at the schedule and I think it falls under another show. So I'm not even sure if I'm doing that one this year. You're sending 100 cards to PSA? Goddamn. Just the one hit there, Jason the Arbach. July? Come out to NTX, bro. I'm going to be at NTX. NTX in a couple weeks. Next weekend. What are your thoughts on prices rapidly dropping on the newer sets? I mean, it's going to happen. Things went up too fast. It's the same cycle every year, guys. Things go up. People start FOMOing and buying stuff, and then things dip down. And then it's like stale for a few months, and then things go back up. They go down. They move sideways. They go up. And it's just like literally the same cycle every year. Someone told me Rare Candy up, don't update. I've never used Rare Candy, so I'm not sure. We got Richard's next. What's up, Richard? Oh, Richard is going in on the Obsidian Flames. 24 packs. Let's go, Richard. Richard said, get me that Charizard. He said, I want that Charizard, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The only set, in my opinion, that has no chance of heavily correcting is Prismatic just because it's specialty set. Yeah, unless they reprint it to the ground, I don't think Prismatic will drop too much, if any at all. Yeah, so it's probably going to cool down here after Destined Rivals, to be honest, if I had to guess. And through the summer, it'll be pretty slow. And they'll start picking up towards the end of the year. Yeah, they're making NTX bigger, so hopefully that's not an issue this time. Yeah, they might be printing to demand now, hopefully. Pack battle on Leonhard repping Dallas. I'd rather much have pack battle to the PSA Dallas community. Leonhard's huge, bro. It'll be a long time before you pass him up. Pidgey. You want the bulk? I got you, man. I'm sitting on a pile of alt arts 50k plus and it's dropped 7k. I'm not too sure how to move such a large lot. Was going to do my street pack things, but it's a lot of work and it bulk, so I lose out. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people trade, but I don't know. Yeah, but that's a lot of alts, man. I took a big L. I bought a bunch of Charizard EXs in LA. Man, dude, those were going for $290 a pop raw. And all those dropped a lot. I'm literally losing on all of those. So I'm just keeping them. I'm like, you know what? These will go up eventually. See, that's what people don't understand. Like, it's all hype and it's all fun when things are going up, right? Because at the beginning of the year, you were buying stuff. You could buy stuff at 100%. And a week later, it went up 100, went up like 20, 30%. Like week after week, things were going up and it was fine and dandy. But I knew at one point we were going to get to a spot that we would have to start buying stuff and then things are going to continue to go down. I bought an Umbreon valued at 2.9. Umbreon VMAX 2.9. That thing is what, 2,200 now? Gold. What's the usual Dora admission for NTX? It's really cheap, bro. It's like $5 or $10. It's really cheap. Exactly. For all, in summer, cards always drop. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, literally anything you bought went up. $5 for the creator code. Yeah, try. I think I have a creator code. Let me check. Yeah, I have a code. If you want to get discount on your tickets for the NTX, type in pack battle. You should get a discount. Yo, low key, you're not wrong. Hey, Dylan, you might consider coming up to an NTX. That show is getting really good here in Dallas, bro. I know the last time you came to Dallas for that Investabilia probably wasn't worth it, but this NTX show is getting really good. It's getting really good, bro. Oh yeah, I mean, compared to like Investabilia, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Chunk. Your cat is LeChunk. It definitely would be like a one-day show, though. I mean, a one-day thing. Well, Dylan does all the shows, so does he really need to come to NTX? Probably not, because he does a front rows. He does every Collecticon. Come on, let's get this Charizard. They need to do big shows in Boston. They have no big shows in Boston. Don't they have one at the baseball stadium in Boston? LeChunk! What's up with the LeChunks, bro? This is like their third one tonight. I am in Dallas. There's a lot of card shops here. The card scene here is pretty big, to be honest. Pretty big. And there's a lot of card shops. There's a lot of competition here. Not that I know I want to see something like Collecticon. Oh, yeah. Start it up, bro. Come on, Ricky. It's your time to shine, baby. The TCG game here in Dallas is pretty big. Tyranitar! Dennis camps at the vending machines. Houndor! Damn, bro, you're getting hits, man. If you ever wonder why you can't get any product at the vending machines here in Dallas, that boy Dennis the Menace, he's the reason why you don't get anything at the vending machines in Dallas. You don't like the Terra stuff? I just want you to know that I can drop Dennis easy win any day. He said combat, physical combat, I'm dropping that guy every time. ECQ. The ECQ. The SQ. Pidgey, Clefable. Hey, yo, we're getting some decent hits in Obsidian Flames. Oh, I guess if Obsidian Flames did have decent hit rates, right? It's after Obsidian Flames when we started seeing the atrocious hit rates. Next time you get a trade-up challenge that you're booed from a grown person, tell them trade-up challenges have been retired like ice bucket challenges. Nah, usually I just tell them, you know what, bro? I'll hold off for now. I'll hold off for now, bro. Thank you, though. That's what I usually tell the grown men. What's up, Ryan? The reckless and unorganized fashion of the live streams, ain't it, dude? Hey, we're just ripping packs, my guy. We just ripping packs, bro. We ain't no major rip and strip, man. I'm saying this ain't a 5-man team, you know. It's just me. All right, Richard, GG's. Clefable, Pidgey, Clefable, the SQ, the Houndour, Tyranitar, Tula Chunks, bro. That's crazy. The gold here, and then another Pidgey. 2 Pidgeys, too. That's wow. That's wild. GG's, Richard. You say you want all the bulk, too, right? All right, GG's there. All right, we got Brian's next. Brian has 2 Dragon Ball, 2 Obsidian Flames, and 3 151. There it is. Let's get it, baby. You guys about to have a death match at the damn vending machines? SS the Gogeta Super Saiyan. Yeah, that Houndour goes crazy. A lot of the illustration risk. Mini Vegeta, let's go. I don't know, Ryan, if you're used to like seeing some of the bigger dogs on like Whatnot and all these other platforms, you know, they typically have more than one person helping out. It's kind of just me, you know. We just vibing over here. Try to get through as many people every night. Kind of doing our thing, you know. Am I gonna be at NTX? Yes, sir. Exclamation packs, bro. It should pop up the link there. You can buy. All right, now you're 151 time. Hopefully NTX is better this time around. They are expanding it, so Mr. Mime. Wigglytuff. Eric is Mr. NTX founding father. Hey, I have been there since their very, very first show. I've been through the rebrand. How's your XY cards looking? I was looking at last time, but you were holding them. I'm gonna get those graded. I'm getting a lot of those graded, man. All right, Brian, GG's, man. The Mini Vegeta, Gogeta, Wigglytuff, and Mr. Mime. Do you want that bulk, bro? This is Brian Martinez. Is the serialized Vegeta the biggest hit on stream ever? Yes. In terms of value, yes. What up, Warren? In terms of value, yes, definitely the biggest. Nah, just YouTube pack flips. I don't think I've heard of pack flips. Yeah, we typically go live on Wednesdays and Fridays. All right. Rodulfo is next. What's up, Rodulfo? You have 3 One Piece and 4 Dragon Ball. Four Dragon Ball. I was watching one of your old videos earlier today. Do you still sell the crochet Pokeballs? I like the Love Ball. No, we do not sell those anymore. We did that for a little bit, but if you're a pull one, come sell. What's up, Rodulfo? Hell yeah, man. If you ever get a serialized cards, come sell me that for sure. For sure, bro. Vegeta's original Saiyan armor is the best. Changed my mind. I like the other one because the original one, he has like the little, you know, like the shoulders stick out. You know, that armor sticks out. I don't like that one as much. I like the one that's just like a vest, you know? That one's better in my opinion. Are you gonna hook us up with your gaming link? My gaming videos? Nah, bro. Those are forever. They're out there. If you ever want to go try to find my Fortnite videos or Apex videos or my Destiny videos, they're somewhere out there on the internet, bro. If you can find it, you can deserve to watch it. You have a serialized Michael Irving card? How much does that go for? TN. Top tier content. Yeah, I have like Fortnite videos, Apex videos, Destiny videos. They're somewhere out there. Is there a reason why you don't like Japanese One Piece cards? They just don't sell, man. Japanese or One Piece is a very player-driven game, so people want the singles to play the game, and you can't play Japanese cards in the US, so they don't sell. In my opinion, that's why I don't do Japanese One Piece. You think you still have my Destiny video in your likes? I just think, personally, I think One Piece Japanese has not caught on like Pokemon Japanese, you know? Pokemon Japanese is very, very popular, but One Piece Japanese has not, it's just not there yet, in my opinion. Alright, GG Rodulfo, just these two super rares, bro, and then some hollow stuff here. GG's. What up, Night Owl? All right, who's next? We got Habesh. Habesh, what's up, bro? You got a full box of One Piece. Shoosh. Am I gonna carry those boxes at the shows? The One Piece ones? Probably not. Not the new set. Not the new set. I usually only have enough for the first wave. I usually get enough just to stream, and I keep a case for myself for the long term. But other than that, until I get more from the distro, I won't have these at the shows right now. We have just enough for streaming. Where are the Michaels at today? All the Michaels are everywhere, bro. We had a lot of Davids today. What do you want, bro? Do you want all the bulk or just the hits? How many packs are in a box? It's 24 packs. So if you buy 24 packs, you get a full box. We need a manga. We hit a manga last stream for OPO 10. Let's see if we can hit another one for the new set. You want everything? I got you, bro. Ace. That boy Garp. Hey, I saw you at Houston Collecticon. Hey, appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to leave a like, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, the Enel. This one's dope. Any big hits from One Piece? Not yet. No manga or anything. We did pull a pretty sick Gogeta, though. When I talked to you at Houston, you said you may have those new Dragon Ball Z boxes to bring some. That you have them or I have them? Brooke, you have them? I don't. If it's the new Fusion World, I have some right now. Might have some again for Friday or next week. I have a question. What do you think it's hard to sell master sets? Is it because they are hard to move? Or I know you aren't a fan of buying 151 master sets. Yeah, I'm not a fan of buying them anymore because they've gone up so much. They're just hard to move because you have to find the right person that's willing to come and buy the whole master set. Most people just want to pick and choose certain cards, right? Most people open product and they'll have, I don't know, 20-30% of a master set. So they already started one. They don't want to rebuy a whole one, you know? Most people. That's why I don't buy them, because I don't think I've ever had anyone ask me for a master set. No one's physically came to me and said, hey, do you have any master sets I can buy? I've never had that happen. Biggest hit I've gotten from a pack battle? Dude, we have not hit anything major in a pack battle. I think we got an SIR one time. It was like a lower end SIR. Nothing crazy. Tony Choppa. You got any masters I can buy? I only have 151 master sets. Was I able to get any of the new pre-orders in? No, I did not. I missed out. I mean, come on, let's be real. How many people in the chat here would buy a master set? My son has done 2 151 booster bundles, pack battle with Eric, and got cooked. Not me. I'd pick apart the master set. I think the vast majority of people, if they were going for master sets, they'd rather just try to do it themselves. The vast majority of people. Yo colecciono master sets, pero es mucho trabajo. Yeah, bro. Muy difícil. Demasiadas cartas. Roar Zoro. Honestly, I'm happy that I've never gotten the itch to do master sets. Anytime I do, it's usually a small set like 151 or, you know, celebrations. That's like the sets I like to master because they're really small. But I've never had the itch to master set like anything, dude. Like, I just don't care. That prismatic master set, dude, that was wild. Honestly, kind of crazy, to be honest. The fact that he had one. Too much money. It is. Black and white master set would be insane, dude. If anyone got one of those within the first couple weeks, there's something fishy. Fishy going on for sure. 100% for sure. Man is the distributor. If someone mastered the black and white set within the first couple weeks, man is the Pokemon printer. He is the printer, bro. Usopp. Let's get it. What is the craziest you have seen that someone showed you, tried to sell to you? I mean, I think that prismatic one was up there just for the fact of how early it was. Yo, the jewelry Bonnie. It's a nice hit. It's a nice hit right there. The VV. You're finishing Stellar Crown, now you're starting Surging? Nah, bro. How many masters total do you have then? It's kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people's videos that have like binders of every master set. That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. But nah, bro, there's no way. I could not do that personally. I'm not about that life. I am not about that life. Last pack here, bro. GG's, man. Your hits, bro. That jewelry Bonnie is pretty cool. And the Anel. And a bunch of super rares, bro. These are your two big hits. GG's. I got you with your bulk, too. One Piece is almost as good as Naruto. Does Naruto have any cards? I don't think they have a TCG, do they? GG's, bro. Naruto's cheeks. Yeah, I started watching Naruto. It was my workout show, and I would only watch it when I work out. I got to like episode like 60 something, but stopped for a fat minute, to be honest. Juan's next. What's up, bro? You have one Dragon Ball and one 151. Let's get it, bro. 22 needs me. That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't know what they got, bro, until I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball. No hits there, bro. Got you with a free Pokemon pack. GG's, Juan. All right, we got Dustin. What's up, Dustin? Dustin is next. Dustin has 2 Dragon Ball. Is Mr. 151 ripped? Nah, bro, I'm not ripped at all. Not ripped at all, bro. Not even gonna lie. Your boy got a dad bod. Your boy has a dad bod. That's what I got going. Oh, secret rare. Son Goku childhood. All that pizza and Coke. You ain't lying, bro. That pizza and Coke got me on that dad bod. Let's go, Mike. All right, GG's Dustin. The one hit, bro. What up, Kuyan Collectibles? You love that DBZ? Who doesn't love DBZ, bro? Sleeping if you don't like DBZ. All right, we got Jackson. What's up, Jackson? I actually met Jackson this past weekend. Ran into him at the Dallas car show. He said, what's up? So shout out to Jackson. 8 Obsidian Flames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, bro. There you go. Almost your money back. 3, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Let's get it, Jackson. We need that Charizard. That's what we need. That Charizard EX. You heading to Card Party in Tampa? No, I'm going to Orlando Collecticon at end of the month. And I don't want to go back for Card Party, to be honest. So I'm skipping the Card Party. If I do Card Party, it might be the one in Seattle. When's your next live stream? I'd love to support Hobby Got Me Broke. We typically go live on Wednesdays and Friday nights if there's no shows. If I have to travel, then we usually skip Friday night. Or you might skip the whole week, actually, because then we don't have enough time to package. But typically, it's Wednesdays and Fridays. I usually make a post on Instagram. I keep wanting to do the card trick. No, no, no. Will I be in Dallas Collecticon? Yes, sir. That's the hometown Collecticon. I will be there. Ooh, nothing there. Last pack here for Jackson. Come on, let's see what we get. Oof, nothing there. Damn, Jackson, just the one hit, bro. GG's. You're in for the One Piece box? Let's go, bro. Not your luck today, bro. Do you want this bulk? All right, GG's, bro. All right, we got David's next. I only collect SP leaders, SR rare, and seg for OP. I only buy SPs and leaders or mangas. David H. David has one Piece and 2 Journey Together. I was not able to pre-order the new set today. I slept. I didn't legit sleep, but I just missed it. By the time I jumped into the queue, I think they're already sold out. Tony Choppa. Journey Together, come on. The Torta Crusher. Caterpie. Nothing there. GG's, bro. Just the one hit, actually. What do you think of the new set, Black and White? I think it's cool. I'm actually excited that they're continuing to come out with really great sets, to be honest. Continuing the hype, you know? What do you think of the noobs? What I see Pokemon getting a hate just because he's excited for Black and White. People say people like him and other streamers are the reason community won't get any. People like to point a lot of fingers for no reason. You gotta see what it is how it is, bro. There's just not enough. There's not enough supply, bro. Like it is what it is, you know. You gotta think about if everyone in Pokemon community actually opened packs. I think there would be enough to go around. If everyone opened their packs. The problem is you have people that only buy to hold for long term, for sealed, for investment, right? There's people that hold hundreds and hundreds of boxes just to hold them. So if everyone wanted to rip, I think there would be enough for everybody. But not everyone does that, so. First time in English has 2 different sets. That's pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy has 5 Dragon Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're doing a better job with the queue system. Either they're doing a better job or they're printing to demand. Which both are good things, right? Which both are good things. Destined Rivals is overhyped. I think it was too, to be honest. I think people are already forgetting about Destined Rivals now that it announced Black and White. I feel like the Black and White set just literally took the shine out of Destined Rivals. He's like, good. Hopefully everyone forgets about Destined Rival and we can actually get some, right? Yeah, that's kind of... They should have made Dark Pokemon. Yo, another Gogeta, bro. Nice. This one's nice, too. Man, Gogeta has some nice cards in this set. GG's, Jeremy. 2 hits, bro. Prismatic at GameStop this weekend? I was not around for Black and White era. Neither was I. Like, I was not collecting during that time. Gogeta's the best fusion. I agree. I like Gogeta. I agree. Who we got next? We got Jesse. What's up, Jesse? All right, Jesse's the last one, and then we add more people to the queue. Jesse. You have 2 One Piece and 6 Dragon Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gogeta or Vegito, who wins? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. They say... Try getting that 151, but it was sold out. Yeah, we didn't have much 151, to be honest. They say Vegito has no limits because they use the Potara earrings. If you guys watch Dragon Ball, when they do the fusion dance, they both have to be the same level. Same power level. So if, let's say, You know, like when Trunks and Goten were fusing, Trunks had to lower his power level to match Goten, and then they fuse. One can't be higher than the other. And with the earrings, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter regardless. So they fuse. Even if Goku's like this and Vegeta's down here, they fuse regardless. 30 minutes to, and the Patara earring, supposedly it's 1 hour, right? But their strength is so strong that they can only last 30 minutes in fusion. Something like that. I'm trying to see Teen Goten, because that'd have been cool. Android 16. Chi-Chi Childhood. What's the best card in the set? In Dragon Ball, it's a Broly card, a double Super Alt Broly. It's pretty cool, actually. It has like all his forms on one card. Yeah, the earring supposedly was supposed to be tournament, but they actually talked about why it wasn't permanent. They say it's not permanent because Android 16 here. They said it's not permanent because there needs to be a Kai. So a Kai has to be a part of the fusion to make it permanent. Since Goku and Vegeta are not Kais, it's not permanent. And it only lasts 1 hour. That's what they said in Dragon Ball Super. They need more Trunks in the TCG. Yeah, he don't get that much love, to be honest. Doesn't Trunks have a card in this set? I don't think he does. If he does, we have not seen it yet. Super rare. All right, GG's there. Jesse, your hits, bro. All Dragon Ball hits. They did do that. They did do that for the Kais, right? Because supposedly it's permanent if a Kai is involved, but apparently Majin Buu has some kind of like power that can make them defuse. Did you say you want the bulk, bro? I'm sorry, Jesse, or just the hits? No bulk. Gotcha, bro. GG's. All right, let me add more people to the queue. Let's get it. So that was Jesse. So we have Henry, Ernesto, Martin, Tien, Lee, April, Brian, and Luis. All right, let's get it. So first up, you're April? No worries, bro. All right, Henry. Henry's up first. What you got, Henry? Henry has 18 items, 6 journey together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 obsidian flames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 One Piece. I have 1 there. I need a new box. Sorry I didn't buy it in this week. Bills came in. Hey, no worries about it, Mike. Never feel pressure to have to buy in, bro. I appreciate you guys tuning in and just supporting the videos, watching the streams. That's all we need, bro. That's all we need. Much love. All right, that was 1, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6 of each, bro. Let's get it. We'll do the One Piece first. Garp. Are you gonna want your bulk here, Henry, or nah? Bulk or nah? Zororo. Yo, a Vegapunk alternate art. This card is colorful. Little off topic, but do you got a favorite car? I like the Audi R8. The Audi R8. I like that car. And then probably a Ferrari. Loved Lamborghinis growing up. I was all about the Lamborghinis growing up. Yeah, this is the one that supposedly, this set here, EBO 2 is the one supposedly rumored is they're not gonna print a bunch of it, supposedly. The EBO 1, the first one, the pink box, that only got like 1 or 2 waves, and then they didn't reprint it at all. And those boxes are like $400 now. If you go back and look at the EBO 1, they're like $400. Hits only? I got you, bro. This is the 25th anniversary set too. Am I correct? Am I right or am I wrong? Hits only, got you, bro. So you got that Vegapunk. What up, Devin? Yeah, 25th. Yeah, so this set might even go crazier later, to be honest. What's the manga in this set? It's a Luffy. It's a Monkey D. Luffy when he's doing the Gear 2 pose. Like he's punching the ground. Did I buy that Black Label Vegeta? Did I buy that Black Label Vegeta? Oh, this one? This one? Is this the one you're referring to, my guy? No, I did not buy it. You weren't here earlier, but this is the one we pulled on stream, bro. We pulled this on stream. It came back a BGS 10 regular. So I shipped it out to the guy. He came back and sold it to me. And I got it regraded, and it became a Black Label. On top of manga and show ending in the next 3 or so years projected from Oda and rumors. Oh, you think One Piece is actually going to finally end? If that's the case, I'm about to start stacking up on One Piece, bro. Rumored to be retiring, but like, where does that rumor come from? How, like, is he really old or something? How often do I look at that Vegeta per day? I usually have it right here in front of me, dude. Obviously, I took it away because I had to put the packs in front of me, but it's usually standing. It's right here. How much do you think it's worth? I don't know, bro. There's literally no Black Label sales, no regular BGS 10 sales. The only thing I have to go off of is some guy was asking $25,000 for his Goku Black Label. He sold it, but I don't know for how much. It was a private sale, so that's literally all I have to go off of. In my opinion, probably 12,000 plus, 10,000 plus, somewhere around there. He just wants to live life. I mean, he has been going non-stop, right? I mean, that dude's going crazy. One Piece hardly ever has like huge breaks, right? Like it's literally been ongoing for, has it been going on ongoing for 25 years now? 25 years in a row. Voltorb, I saw it. Insane. That's all I'm saying, bro. As of right now, pop one. Another Voltorb. Yeah, a few breaks, but after DBZ got passed, he was rethinking life a bit. Oh, they were really cool, right? Like, they were really, like, good friends. How to come back Black Label after being a regular BGS 10? You said BGS is really picky with grading. How much did you pay for the guy from Black Label? So they gave it a 9.5 on centering. So I think centering and surface are the ones that you have the best chance of getting bumped. Oh, what's going on here? Aren't you supposed to be in bed? GG's Henry. At the end of the day, grading is very subjective, right? So someone may look at it and say, "Oh, this centering's off." Oh. Yeah, go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. These hits, your hits right here, bro. Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 1.
He told me to move, bro. He said, "Let me move." GG's Henry. You said no bulk, right? Thanks. Okay. You already saw. Go to bed. What up, Casper? All right, who we got next? We got Ernesto next. What's up, Ernesto? Yes, 7 One Piece. Valuable card sitting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's like this. It's like $100 sitting right there, bro. Let's get it. Hank, you do want bulk. Unfortunately, that's how it is. It's very subjective. But I feel like it's very, it has to be really close, right? Someone might give you that, supposedly Beckett's supposed to be 50-50 on the front for centering. You might get a 49-50 and someone was like, "Nope, sorry, you don't get it." And there might somebody else would be like, "Close enough," and give it to you, It really just depends. But I feel like if the card is like 45, 45, 55 for the centering, no one might give you that, from Beckett's side point of view. But if it's very close, Triforce Law. Just depends, man. Just depends. And now, Usopp. Usopp. Huh? Oh, yeah. What you been doing? All right, come on. Porches EAs are long. When's the real live action anime coming back? When's that one? It's like season 2's coming up, right? Sonji, GG's Ernesto. Just some super rares here. Let's see who we got next. Martin's next. Martin, what you got, Martin? 6 Dragon Ball. We need a new box. Random question. Have you ever experienced paranormal activity lately? I've never experienced paranormal activity, bro. Would you ever try Yu-Gi-Oh? Probably not. It's just, there's just not much demand for Yu-Gi-Oh in the cards, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, but in terms of reselling, there's just not much demand for it. Best-selling cards of the shows, like typically lower end alts. Like the Starmie V, the Garchomp V. I've been selling a lot of Journey Together SIRs. Like those type of things sell really easily. Lower end Dragon Ball. It's all reprints. Yeah, they just do too much reprints. Nothing holds value, it seems like. Nothing holds value. Used to love it back in the day. I still have all my cards, but Ghost Rares are cool, but that's about it. Yup. Exactly. Android 17, Vegeta. 2 more packs. 2 more packs. I like the show. Yeah, I used to watch the show. I stopped watching it once they got rid of Yugi. You pulled a Broly? We have not, bro. I stopped watching once they got rid of Yugi. She lie. GG's Martin. Just these 2 hits, man. They're planning on buying a first edition booster box? Probably not. What you think, bro? I'm rich or something? It's way too much money. If I had the money, yeah, why not? But I'd have to have millions to buy one to even consider it. Stop watching after GX. I literally stopped watching once they got rid of Yugi. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Lee, no bulk, just give it a kiss. All right, Lee has eight One Piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ten. Is the show still called Yu-Gi-Oh after they got rid of him? I think it is, right? Who's next? Oh, you only got 2? All right. This one and the one I opened. Lead after you. No hit in this one. How much is a first edition booster box going for? I don't know. It's like 300,000 or something. Frankie and Janimbe. GG's 10. No hits there. Got you with a free pack, though. All right, Lee had 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you GCR at Beckett office, can you get it back same day, or do you need to wait for a while? I think it's for like a while, to be honest. I only ever do the GCRs at the Dallas card show because it's usually one day. Like, I'll submit it and they'll get it back the next day. I've never done a GCR at their shop, to be honest. Hollows only. Got you, bro. Buggy. 100 EVs, 1 gorilla. Who wins? Ain't no one stopping a Pokemon, bro. Y que te diviertas. Chopper, and then the Brook. Bro, that whole 100 guys versus a 1 gorilla, it'd be having the funniest videos on the internet, dude. It'd be having me rolling, bro. Zoro. I would double check. Habesh, I don't know if Beckett goes to Dallas Car Show outside of Dallas. I don't know. I would double check their website. Because they won't. Yeah, I don't know. I would double check, bro. They do it here because obviously they're local. Yo, the Yamato. When does Yamato come out, bro? We're barely on the part where they're fighting Doflamingo. Do we still have a long ways to go before Yamato comes out? That's a nice one there. Never seen One Piece. Is it too late to start from the beginning? It's never too late, bro. But problem is, you're going to be watching it for a long, long time, dude. One Piece has so many episodes. It's crazy. After Doflamingo? Alright, so we're almost there. Hella long, bro. It's going to take you like a year. All right, GG's, bro. Got your hollows here. Some super rares, and then the Yamato. What's that Yamato going for right now? What's the pre-release price? Got your hollows here. GG's. All right, that was Lee. What's up, April? Or Hawk? Night Owl, there it is. Full box, eh? Full box coming right up, sir. And then we got Brian and Luis. And Yardley and Brandon. All right, let's get it. He just got to Wano. Started 2 years ago. I think I saw a video. They said if you literally sit down and watch nonstop 24/7, I think it said it takes you 6 months, 5 to 6 months to watch One Piece. Something like that. I think, if I remember correctly, that's how long it would take you to watch all of One Piece. No, the camera. Something crazy like that. Mid piece. Cake Island before Yamato. You can do 2 episodes a day. How long in years? Probably a long time, bro. That's we started watching One Piece and we would do like 3, 4, 5 episodes a day, and now we're like 1 or 2 episodes every like 2 weeks or something, dude. Like we are burnt out from One Piece. No Barca on the final stage. They got worked, bro. Inter Miami or Inter Milan gave it to him. I'm surprised PSG made it, to be honest. Is there a Naruto TCG coming out? I have not heard of anything. No English, at least. Inter Milan served them fries. They served them spaghetti, bro. Yamato. Gave him the spaghetti sauce. Yo, Sengoku. From the Navy. Hey, yo, Owl. You're gonna want all your bulk, bro? Am I gonna get a Nintendo Switch 2? Yes. We did not pre-order one, though. If PSG wins without Mbappe and put pressure on him, dude, that would suck if they win without him. For Mbappe, at least. I don't think PSG will win, though. $200 per table at Dallas Car Show. That is exactly what they charge, bro. They are expensive, bro. 2, 3 years to watch all the way to Egghead arc? Dude, I'm telling you, One Piece is no joke. I don't vend at the Dallas car show anymore because they've been doing some petty stuff over here in Dallas that I'm not a fan of. Who wins in a fight, Goku or Saitama? Goku is the strongest anime character, bro. Goku is the strongest anime character to ever exist. Do you think the Switch will be scalped like the PS5? For sure. For sure. Ultra Instinct Goku, you think Saitama's hitting him? The only downfall I see Goku having is this man does not take fights seriously initially. Like, he always goes around, like, starts a fight joking around, trying to see, you know, what's up. And that could be, like, his downfall, right? Because supposedly Saitama is the one punch and he wins, right? What happens if Goku goes all out Ultra Instinct mode from the get-go? Is Saitama landing a punch? Is he landing a punch? Garp Sabo. That's the only way I can see Saitama winning, is if Goku goes out there not taking the fight seriously and fucking gets hit before he goes all out. What the Dallas card show do? Oh, they're just doing some petty stuff to other card shows in the area. I'm not really trying to get into the details. DC or Marvel? Damn, that's a good one, man. Growing up, I loved DC. Like the Flash. The Flash is faster than any Marvel character. That's a fact. Who's smarter, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark? I think Tony Stark might got him there. Might have him there, you know? Tony Stark is smart technology-wise, but I think Bruce Wayne is smarter combat-wise, you know? They charge vendors for ice cups. DBZ villain's your favorite? Probably Frieza. Really good shit talker. Someone told me to sleep up these Namis. Anyone know why? Are these Namis going for a lot? Thor or Superman? Probably Superman. If we're talking like superhero wise, no one beats Superman. Superman is OP. Who's beating Superman? That's what I'm saying. I think Tony Stark is smarter technology wise. He's smarter. But Bruce Wayne is tactically smarter in terms of combat. So Naomi's a waifu, so she's not worth nothing. You think the Silver Surfer is stronger than Superman? Bruce has the funds to destroy his opponents, but doesn't Tony Stark as well? Isn't Tony Stark also a billionaire? Nami's $5. Jewelry Bonnie. Like, who's faster than who's faster than the Flash, bro? No one's faster than the Flash. Not even Quicksilver and all those from Marvel. Vision versus Superman, same thing. I mean, Superman, all he has to do is take out that gem in his forehead. And I guess to beat Superman, you got to do is, you know, cover him in kryptonite or whatever. Speedy Gonzalez. Flash is my favorite too. I used to watch the show on DC, the CW, The Flash. We watched that a lot back in the day. What version of the Flash do you like? I like the regular Barry Allen. I like Barry Allen's beef with the Reverse Flash. Yo, the Arlong. Two more packs here for ya, Owl. But is Goku Flash faster than his instant transmission? Right? I don't think so. I don't know though, because the Flash has gotten to the point that supposedly he can be in two places at once. I don't think Goku's instant transmission allows him to be in two places at once. All right, GG's Owl. Your two alts, the Arlong, Sen Goku, and then you got a bunch of super rares. GG's, and you say you wanted your bulk, right? Who's the best Spider-Man? I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Tom Holland fits Spider-Man the best. He's actually looks like a kid. Tobey Maguire, he grown-ass man. Andrew Garfield, grown-ass man playing as teenagers. Dude, Tom Holland literally looks like a teenager. He fits Spider-Man perfectly. All right, see you in Orlando, bro. GG's. I like Tom Holland the best as Superman or Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man too. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. All right, we got next. We got Brian's next. What's up, Brian? Green Lantern is the most underutilized hero. What do you think? It's because he has a lot of going. Like, there's just so many Green Lanterns. Like, they're not even special, bro. There's like a million Green Lanterns. Brian, what's up, Brian? You have 10. You have 10 journey together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all ever saw the cartoon when he gets jumped? Green Lantern. This shit's so hilarious, bro. Watch. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. This is so hilarious to me. Look at this. Let me pause the music. Look at this.
Stand back and peep the light show. Green Lantern's got this.
He got his ass beat, bro. That shit had me dying, bro. That shit had me dying. All right, let's get it, Brian. What up, Marvin? Not much, bro. There's just too many Green Lanterns, in my opinion. There's too many types too. It's like every color is a green, as a different type of lantern. Batman didn't get hit like Green Lantern though. I keep trying to do the pack trick here. Mimikyu. Batman Who Laughs is my best. Batman's cool though. There was a point in time where I was going to a comic store and buying a bunch of comics every week, and I would always pick up Batman and the Flash. Punisher or Daredevil. I don't know much about the Punisher, to be honest. I watched a little bit, but I know more about Daredevil, so I would rather pick the Daredevil. He's cool because he's blind too. Does the Punisher even have superpowers? Or is he just like a masterclass assassin? Just the pissed off guy. It's the guy with anger issues, right? Just the one pissed off guy that hates anger management classes. Last pack. You'll take the bulk, bro. GG's, man. I will say though that the DC, they effed up bad. Like they had an opportunity to make their movies just as good as Marvel, but they try to rush everything, man. They literally they did the opposite of what Marvel did. Marvel built up to the Avengers. You know, everyone had their own movie, then they did Avengers. Marvel tried doing the opposite. They literally tried doing the Justice League first and then give everybody their movies. Like it was just not good, bro. I did not hit for black and white. Luis, what's up, Luis? Luis is next. Which is the best Batman, though? Which Batman do you guys like the best? Two One Piece for Luis. They're trying to fix it now. They were just trying to do way too much too fast, to be honest. Yeah, this is Luis Arce. What's the last vintage pack you opened, if any? I opened up a Team Rocket pack. The old school Team Rocket ones. Did not get anything, though. You like the Robert Pattinson Batman, bro? It has to be. The only right answer is the Christian Bale Batman. No hits there, Luis, but you get a free pack, man. Christian Bale Batman. The Dark Knight series is probably one of the best trilogy movies ever. Yardley, what's up, bro? The Joker from The Dark Knight is the best for sure. 5, Journey Together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's get a Yardley. Five, Journey Together. I love the Dark Knight movies. The one with Joker and the Dark Knight is a top 5 movies for me for sure. That Dark Knight movie, top 5 for sure. The games were fire too. The Arkham games. Swine up. Burn a stack of cards to make a statement. Top 5 movie. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the Dark Knight trilogy has got to be some of the best trilogies of all time, bro. What other trilogy was good, just as good as that? Those movies were, mwah, mwah. Those movies were great. Two Snorlaxes. GG Yardley, just the 2 hits, bro. Guardians of the Galaxy, nah, their trilogy was not as good. Iron Man 3 was not great. Or was it 2? One of them was not good at all. All right, Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Brandon has 5 Dragon Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I not care about Pokemon Center ETBs? I do. I just never pay attention to the restocks, bro. Any crazy pulls tonight? Nothing super crazy. First Iron Man movie was great. Loved it. Second Iron Man movie was alright. But like, to your point, like, I remember Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, like, I remember it, but not like Iron Man 1. Like, I could probably walk through every scene of Iron Man, the first one, in my head. But Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, I couldn't. Planet of the Apes, those are pretty good. He is. They're bringing him back as Doomsday. Rush Hour. There you go. Rush Hour trilogy. Bang. We got a winner. We got a winner. Should Will Smith be an Avenger? What the hell? He can stay as a, what's he is he Deadshot? What is he? What character did he play? Deadshot? One Shot, what was it? Yeah, Deadshot. Yo, what about Harley Quinn though? There could not have been anyone better than Margaret Robbie for that role. GG's, Brandon. 2 super rares, brother. No bulk. I got you, man. GG's. That boy Celso. We rewatch all the Marvel movies every year as well. And we go to Disney Plus, and we select the category that lets you do it in chronological order based off the events, how it's supposed to go, and that's how we watch it. We skip Marvel though. What's it? What's the one with the girl? Is it Marvel? Miss Marvel? Marvel. Yeah, Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel, whatever. We skipped that one though. That one's not good in my opinion. We skipped that. Other than that, we watched pretty much all of them. One Dragon Ball. Is trying to get me with the dick joke, bro. Black Widow wasn't terrible in my opinion. No hits there, Johnny. GG's. Yeah, no, Black Widow's all right. I'm not really feeling her movie though. Her movie was not that good in my opinion. She does great in the Marvel movies though. Start in the trash. Donate it, bro. All right. Captain Marvel. Okay, yeah, Captain. We back. DC better? I think the comic books DC was better, and it should have been better, but they dropped the ball, man. They dropped the ball. They had the opportunity to be just as good as, like I said, Marvel, and they did not deliver. Did not deliver at all. The animated shows are way better. Yeah, I agree. All right, guys. I think that was the last person on the queue. That's going to do it for us. I appreciate all the support. We will be back Friday. We're probably going to have some Prismatic on Friday, too, so. What's up, Eric? I heard my cousin went to your table at Houston Collecticon. He was going to buy a Greninja EX from Masquerade, and he sent the money to the wrong Zell. Yikes, just crazy story. Ah, yeah, that was... Don't even remind me. Unfortunate events there, but he still got the card though, so GG's to him. All right, guys. That's it. I'll catch you guys on Friday. Peace.